Hello everybody, I'm Mo, and I've lost over 140 pounds in just under 6 months by not only consuming the right ingredients, but by enjoying the food. And not just me, hundreds of our clients have done the same thing. And if you're on a weight loss journey, you've likely been told that fruits is a must-have. What if I actually told you that some fruits could spike your insulin and slow down your fat loss immediately? Let's dive into the real story behind fruits and how they impact your body. And if this video helped you, make sure you click subscribe, make sure you click that like button, and give me a comment. Let me know what you think. It does help the YouTube algorithm, and then more people can hopefully heal from this as well. Now, a study in BMJ found that while certain whole foods like blueberries, grapes, and apples are technically linked to a lower risk of diabetes, fruit juice itself actually increases the risk. Meanwhile, there's research in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism suggesting that regular whole fruit intake does improve insulin sensitivity, and it could lower your risk of diabetes. So the question is, should you really be eating fruit or avoiding it? So let's break it down, okay? Now, the benefits of eating fruit. Let's go there first. They are packed with essential nutrients. Fruits are loaded with vitamin A, C, potassium, and fiber, technically supporting overall health, right? Next thing, they're high in antioxidants, right? We've got polyphenols and flavonoids in fruits that reduce inflammation. They fight free radicals within the body, and they may lower the risk of chronic disease like heart disease and diabetes. Okay. They also do support blood sugar control. According to a long-term study that was done in BMJ, consuming certain whole fruits, particularly blueberries, grapes, and apples, is linked to a lower risk of type 2 diabetes. Another thing they state is that it does boost insulin sensitivity. Now, a study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found also that whole fruit consumption is associated with lower fasting insulin levels and improved insulin sensitivity. Technically, yes, reducing the risk of diabetes. Then we also have this being great for digestion and your gut health. The fiber in whole fruits actually slows down your digestive system, which is good, and it promotes a healthy gut microbiome. And I agree with that. And this will keep you fuller for longer, and this will reduce your cravings, which is so important. And then lastly, it's supposed to support weight management. Now, whole fruits can be lower in calories and higher in fiber, helping regulate your appetite when eating them in moderation. Okay, now those are the positives we have for fruits. Now the negatives, okay, and they're not always your best friend. Here's why. Okay, first, this is so important to me. Specifically, if you're on a weight loss journey with us, I'm going to have you avoid some of these fruits so you can avoid the high in natural sugars because they still have fructose and glucose. And fruits contain a lot of glucose, which basically will just spike your insulin and your fructose levels, and that can lead to fat storage if consumed at all, depending on where you are in your weight loss journey, right? You guys, a study in the International Journal of Behavioral Nutrition and Physical Activity found that emotional eating is a key mediator between depression and weight gain, making it extremely essential to be mindful of your food choices, even if it's still just fruit. Okay, another thing, fruit juices and dried fruits are not the same thing as whole fruit. I need to emphasize that. Fruit juice and dried fruits are not the same thing as a whole fruit. BMJ research shows that fruit juices actually lack fiber and they're high in sugar, and then they increase the risk of type 2 diabetes 100% because it's just sugar, right? You're literally taking out all of the fiber and you're turning it into juice of sugar. Okay, then we've got dried fruits, and they have a higher sugar concentration. Right. Also, the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that fruit juice intake does not provide the same metabolic benefit as an actual whole fruit. Okay, and then for dried fruits, they have a higher sugar concentration and can immediately cause a blood sugar spike. So this fully increases the risk of insulin resistance and weight gain. Another thing, fruits will stall fat loss. Now, if you're on a low carb or a ketogenic diet, which we always do recommend, eating too much fruit can guarantee prevent the fat burning state due to its high carb content. Now, high sugar fruits like bananas, mangoes, and grapes, all my favorite, can guarantee elevate your blood sugar levels quickly. Okay, another one to think about is not all fruits are equal. Some fruits are very high in the glycemic index, and that would mean that they're going to cause faster blood sugar spikes. And high glycemic index fruits, for example, are grapes, watermelons, pineapples, bananas. And then we've got some low glycemic fruit items. We've got berries, cherries are on there, citrus fruits, and some apples can be on there as well. Now, another thing to think about, because you think that fruits can be healthy, you're going to be triggered to overeat and you'll have a lot more cravings. It's easier. Now, studies have found that emotional eating can be linked to stress, depression, and lack of sleep, which will increase your cravings for energy-dense, sugary food, which until a lot of people compensate that with fruit. Now, the most important question, how can you eat fruit the right way to actually get weight loss? One, you need to prioritize low glycemic fruits. For example, berries and citrus, and this will minimize your blood sugar spikes. Okay, you need to pair fruits with proteins or healthy fats if you're still going to consume them, like the berries. You want to do it with nuts or Greek yogurt, and that's going to slow the sugar absorption, even if you're consuming blueberries. Then you want to stick to whole fruits. So you don't want the blueberry juice, you want the actual blueberries or raspberries, okay? And that's actually going to be better for you and not have a higher sugar concentration. Then you want to limit your portions to less than a full serving a day if you're watching your blood sugar. Okay. Now, another thing most people don't think about is you need to try to eat it earlier in the day if your body is more insulin sensitive. Because if you eat it later in the day, it's going to impact your sleep and it's going to impact your hormones, thus creating this negative cycle. Now, this is something to think about. Fruits can be your ally, but they can also be your enemy. It's all about what, when, and how much of the fruit you consume. Okay? It's so important for you to calculate it that way and also calculate your macros throughout the day. As you guys know, our goal here at Weight Loss Paradise is to help thousands of people, hopefully millions, shed millions to billions of pounds, because we know weight loss can be difficult and very hard to do by yourself if no one's out there to support you. And we understand. I've struggled with it for years, and I'm so happy that my life changed 6 years ago. And these past 4 years of doing this with customers has just meant the world to me, watching these people heal. So I know you can too. My best advice to you is just to get started on your journey. Whether you watch our videos, use our retreats, or use our home coaching, we're here to help. We are now offering you a chance to enter for a free monthly coaching or a free retreat, and we will do the drawing once a month. You can also enter once a month by using the link below. We'll see you in paradise, and we'll see you on the other side of your weight loss journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please use this information to help benefit yourself, and I'll see you on your weight loss journey.